Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. We are so excited to have you again. It is not business as usual again, as Nigerians have decided to step up their game by calling out even the president and blaming him on a lot of things that is happening in the country. This week has been, or let me not say this week, since last week it has been really, very tense, and a lot has been happening, especially in the southeast. And when the issue of jailbreak took place in the southeast, and also invasion of the police headquarters in Owerri, I had this expectation that something different was going to happen so that they can kind of calm down the situation, because the situation is not just as expected again. Things have gone haywire, you understand? But shockingly, today we heard an announcement that a new person is on board right now. Talking about Usman Baba, that is on board as the new IGP. And so many people are talking, and right now, Ohanes and Igbo have decided to call out the president himself, and they blame him for virtually everything, especially in the area of insecurity and agitation that is happening in the country, specifically in the southeast, that it's traceable to the attitude of the government. And let's just look at the details of the news, what Ohanes and Igbo have said detailing, and after that we go into review and also look at what Nigerians have to say. And according to the news, the Apex Igbo Socio-Cultural Organization, Ohanes and Igbo worldwide, on Tuesday condemned the appointment of the Deputy Inspector General of Police, Usman Baba, as the acting Inspector General of Police. The group said the injustice of the federal government under the leadership of the President, Major General Muhammadu Buhari, retired, was responsible for the growing agitation and insecurity in the southeast. Ohanes National Publicity Secretary Chief Alex Ogbonia stated this in an exclusive interview. It has been reported that Buhari appointed Baba a Northerner and IGP despite pleas by Ohanes that the president consider a Southeasterner as the next police boss. Baba is taking over from Mohammed Adamu, whose tenure Buhari extended for 3 months on February 4th. Born in 1963, Baba, an alumnus of Bayero University, Kano, and the University of Maiduguri, joined the Nigerian police force in 1988. However, speaking during the interview, the Ohanes National Publicity Secretary said it was most unfortunate that the president has chosen to sideline the people of the Southeast in his recent appointment of service chief and now in the appointment of an IGP. Ogbonia said it is unjust and unfair to sideline the Southeast in the security architecture of the country. Injustice promotes insecurity. It promotes all forms of crisis and problems. With injustice, there is no peace anywhere. What is happening in the Southeast today is form of agitation, or in a form of agitation is as a result of injustice. So, we the elders are put in a great dilemma, because the younger generation is attacking us, and we have been telling them to hold on, believing that the president will have a change of mind. We thought that the president would be concerned about the level of injustice, agitation, and crisis we have in the southeast, and would try to ameliorate these things, but unfortunately, he is not thinking towards that direction. It is more unfortunate, and Ohanes will come up with a stronger statement. It has earlier been reported that after much clamor by Nigerians that the president replace the nation's service chief and inject fresh blood, especially in the country's anti-terror war in the northeast. Buhari appointed new service chief in January 2021. They are the Chief of Defense Staff, General Lucky Arabo, Delta State Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Ibrahim Atahiru, Kaduna State Chief of Naval Staff, Vice Admiral Awal Zaburu, Kano State, and Chief of a Staff, A. Marshal Isiaka Omo, Osun State. This is quite a serious one for us right now, considering what is going on. I think one of the most important things that we have to consider is a proper orientation for our leaders in the area of democracy, what democracy really means. I think that should also be one of the major questions or one of the major demands of the people for the our leaders before they come on board, to lecture us fully on what democracy really means. Because looking what Buhari and Igbo have said here, for me, it's not wrong in any way. Right now, we know that there is intense pressure. The people are agitating, and greater percentage of them are coming from the southeast. And their agitation, oftentimes, when they are being asked, is traceable to marginalization. They make mention of a lot of things that is behind it, that they have been sidelining the current administration. Yeah, maybe they didn't give the president so much vote, or this administration so much vote and all of that. Yes, we know that some of their key people have been appointed to take some very key cabinet position in this administration. But right now, the main problem that is in the southeast is actually the issue of insecurity. And the only person that I believe can appease the situation right now would have been an IGP who is from the southeast. By the time he shows up, you realize there is bound to be calm. You may think that he will not really feature well in stopping the activities of the agitators and all of that. But the agitators themselves, for the fact that this government have recognized their own people, will automatically calm down. And if, for example, they give you a reason that this is why we are agitating and all of that, and you give that thing to them and they agitate again, then the whole country can say, what is your problem? You understand? The whole country can scream and say, what is your own problem? You were asking the president that he has aligned you guys in the area of service chief. Now he has given you this position and you guys are still agitating. What is your problem? It will be very factual. It will be something that, they themselves, conscience won't allow them to continue what they are doing. But unfortunately, it happened that we turn a blind eye at the needs of the people. We don't care however they feel, that's their cup of tea. As I'm talking to you right now, it's getting worse. Just yesterday, we heard about the invasion, Monday morning invasion of one of the correctional center in Owerri, and also the headquarters of police command in Owerri. Now, as we are talking, it's happening in Mbano. They have also invaded that site, and they've taken over the whole place. They've burned down everything and all of that. Man, can't you see that anarchy is on the way? Any decision that we have to make right now should be a very positive one to calm down the situation. No matter how Nigeria is, we still have many people who love it and who wants it to still be. Nobody, for me, I don't want war. I'm not even believing that it should happen. That is the last thing that comes into my mind, no matter how the country is. But let our leaders help us. Let us do the right thing, please. Just like Buhari and Igbo have said, what will they go back to tell their own youths now? You understand? When you go back to your youths, what are you going to tell them? You say we should wait, that they are going to consider us in appointment of service chief. We waited, they did not. You guys said there's one position left, which is the IGP. We've spoken to the president, we've spoken to this administration. They are going to consider someone from the southeast. Now that they have appointed a person, what do you want us to do? These guys will be speechless. I hope that there will be a rethink in that direction. But I'd like to